Hello and welcome to this edition of Ask Andy. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at how a hotel or a conference centre could actually use Contribute signage outside their meeting rooms. So we'll look at how we can create a default template that kind of can be shown all the time. And then we'll look at how we can create event-based signage that can then be pushed out to the screens outside of the room. Now, we're assuming here that you're going to have screens outside your meeting rooms. They're either going to have onboard Android so that they can make use of our Playback app, or you're going to connect them to a mini Windows PC that again runs the Contribute Signage Playback app. Once you've done that, you'll connect them to the online portal, which I'll show you in this demonstration, and we'll create and publish our signage. So let's jump in and take a look at how we're going to create that digital signage on the online portal at contributesignage.com. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is log into Contribute Signage, and we've already created an account, so you can see I've set up a demo account here, and I'm going to hit sign in. And when I've signed in, it's brought me to the home page, and it's completely empty. We've got no layouts, we have nothing. Now, inside here we've got all of these helpful little videos. We're not going to look at these, but they are there to help guide you through the software. So I'm going to create some new signage here. I'm going to click Create New, and we're going to have this as hotel placeholder. Okay, and we're going to hit create signage. So this is now going to create a blank template for me, and again my tutorial videos pop up, which I'm going to close out of the way. So this is my signage layout, and the first thing that I'm going to do is actually import some content into my gallery. So I've saved a couple of pictures to my computer, so I'm just going to go into my image gallery and we need to upload. So I'm going to click on upload, and here inside my folder I have a few images. So I'm just going to select all these images and I'm going to click open, and they will then populate into my account. So I'm now going to add the logo. So I just clicked on that logo, and we're going to stick this right at the top of the screen there. That'll look quite nice. There we go. And now I think we'll add the other images as a image slider. So if I come in and click on the right button here, there we go. So we like fade, we'll have a 3 seconds, and now we're going to add these large images that are inside my gallery. So once I've added these, I can then close the gallery. I can reorder them, so I think this one's nice and bright to start with. So I've just altered the order there, and now I'm going to click add slider. So that then adds onto my desktop. Let's just close that one out of the way, and we'll just make this a bit bigger so that it kind of fills the screen. That's quite nice. Slide that up there. Okay, and perhaps if we just drop that down ever so slightly there, just doing a little bit of scaling, because I want to add one more image in. So if I go into my image gallery, and no, I've added them all there that I want. That's great. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is I'm just going to hit save. So we've now got a very basic placeholder design and it's ready to go. So I'm going to hit save. There we go, save. Okay, so we're back at the dashboard and we can see that our placeholder design is here in the dashboard waiting for us. What we're going to do now is we're going to create a quick layout for an event. So we'll just call this one event, and we're going to hit create. So again, our tutorials pop up. What I'm going to do is just come into our gallery, and we're going to have our logo again because it is a hotel. This time we're going to add our guest, which is going to be TouchIT Technologies. So we'll put this here. We're going to add another image from TouchIT there just to make them feel welcome. So we'll put this in here. We'll put this in here. And now we're going to add some text. So here we're going to have conference room 1. So we're going to add that, and we can resize our text here. Welcome to, we'll add that as well. Okay, and then what we're going to do down the bottom is we're going to actually add some scrolling text. And just scroll down here. We're going to have it going to from the right. We can alter the speed in a bit. We're going to get the colour and we're going to match that to the logo, I think. It'll look quite nice. And what we're going to do here is welcome to the hotel. Please. 5 p.m. And we're going to add the text. So you can see we've now got a scroller, and that's probably a little fast for what we want. So we're going to go back in. We're going to change the speed to 10, and I'm going to click update. There we go, much better. And scroll over. Now our text color, we'll go back and just change that because we didn't select that. So we'll take the text, we'll select the color, we'll then update. There we go. Now we've got our red texts. So here we've now got our meeting room. Let's just space this out a little bit. So now we're ready to actually push both of the designs out to a screen so we can see what they're like. And before we do that, we're just going to hit save. Okay, so what we have here is a Playback app installed on an Android-based LED, and in this case it's a touchscreen. It's one of our TouchIT Repeat LEDs, but it can be any Android-based LED, or it can be any TV that has a computer connected to it. What we've done is we've given the app a name. This is where the screen's going to go, and we're going to hit submit to register it. So what we have now is a unique ID, and this unique ID we need to enter into the online panel. So to do that, we're going to go over to the screen section of the online control panel, and you can see here that we can download the Playback apps as well. And here is where we're going to enter the unique ID, which is 8D661D. So we're going to 8D661D, and we're going to hit go. The number of playback devices that you add depends on your license, of course. So here we now have a conference room added. We can see that it's not online, there isn't a layout assigned to it, and we can also see that we've still got the screen loading. So what we can do is we can then assign a layout. So first we're going to add the placeholder. So that's now gone, and we're going to turn it on. There we go. So we now have the placeholder running on our screen, and remember this could be any screen outside any of the rooms that a hotel has, and at any point you can then change that layout on the screen so that it becomes specific for an event or a customer that's going to be using that room. So let's have a look how we do that, and all we've got to do is go into our room, which in this case is the conference room, and instead of the placeholder, we're going to go in and we're going to select our event, and you'll see there on the screen that then changes, the event loads, and we now have the information that's very specific to that particular customer and for that room. So it's very, very easy to change an event over from the layout. And if you wish, you're also able to schedule. So you can see here that I could create a schedule, and I could create a schedule where the placeholder is permanently running, and then in this particular instance from 9 till 5 the conference room's occupied by TouchIT, so I could set that so that it automatically changed, so I could actually do that in advance, and that comes as standard with the Contribute Signage software. And finally, if you wanted to create perhaps a large screen in a foyer where you would be able to tell all of your guests which room they were in, again, you just create a simple layout as I've done here. So I've added an image, I've added the image slider, I've changed the layout ever so slightly, and then I've just created some text for each of the rooms. If I hit save on this, when I head back to my dashboard, you'll see that I have my master layout. I've got my event here, which you would create for each individual room, and I've got my placeholder, which you could use, as a screensaver or a layout which is continually running. Hope you've enjoyed watching this edition of Ask Andy. If you do like, please subscribe to our channel, and you can click on the next video below. Thanks for watching.